What did you learn from your mother about men? What did your mother teach you? See, I
For
love
those
this.
that are listening on the audio that didn't see my face in the video, it was like, oh, you're opening up a can of worms here.
It was a major pucker. It was a
Yeah,
big
you
pucker.
open up a can of worms here, but let's do it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, right. So yeah, like not just from what she said to you, but from what she modeled in the way she treated your father. What did you learn from her about men? Because a lot of women are critical because they watch their mothers be critical towards their fathers and in the way they behave towards their fathers. So this is a multi-generational thing. So coming back to your example, which I've half forgotten, but you'll help me remember it.
With the
guy, right?
Yeah, the guy. Yeah.
The guy. So rather than address the list, which is going to go nowhere fast, it's just going to be a dog chasing its tail. What I would have him say to her is not, how often I take out the trash or anything. I would be like, I would like us to talk about the way we talk with each other when there's something going on with me that you're unhappy with. I don't want to talk about the garbage. I don't want to talk about the this and the that and the this. I would like for us to find a better way to talk with each other when there's something going on that you're unhappy with. Because the way you do it now makes me feel criticized and resentful. Like the way you talk to me about the garbage now, hell would freeze over before I take out the garbage. So that's not working.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get what you want and I don't get what I want. So surely we can find a better way, because I don't think the garbage is really what's on your mind. So let's see if we can figure out, when you're talking to me about the garbage, I think something else is really on your mind. So let's see if we can have a deeper conversation, a better conversation, a more personal conversation. What's really bugging you? And I think what she would say is something like, I feel like I am the only goddamn grown up in the family. I feel like you're a little child. I feel like you don't even notice that the garbage. I feel like you leave everything up to me. Right? Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be the only grown up in the house. I want you to notice that I don't want to be in this by myself. And I don't want you to act like one of the children. And then now we're having a real conversation. Okay, baby, I don't want you to feel like the only, baby. See, I say baby. So how come men call women baby? That's part of it. Like, right. Now we could have a real conversation, because now we're not talking about the stupid garbage and you're not just mad at me all the time. Now I have some understanding of why you're mad at me all the time. And I have some chance of maybe getting underneath the garbage and talking about what you're really angry about. And maybe I could do something about it, so I don't walk around on eggshells all the time, because I might understand what it is that's really going on.
Yeah. So that's interesting that you're bringing it up, because a lot of time it's the dynamics in the relationships, and a lot of that is learned from the generational, as you said. Yeah. I have so many guy friends who are married, and I'm like, well, how do you help out around the house? Well, I do whatever she tells me to do. I'm like, yeah, but like,
start right there.
Pretty sure she wouldn't want to
help out around the house. Yeah. Like it's her house.
It's pretty sure that she would really like it if you took some initiative so that she didn't have to do that. Because I'm not saying all fathers are like this, but for the most part, if you look throughout history, moms are a lot more involved in the day-to-day actions of children's lives, of getting them up and ready and prepared, than men are. And I can see how women would say it's like having another child.
That's right. Well, all the research says when women moved in large numbers into the workforce, that men, by and large, didn't do any more at home. So women ended up doing the same amount of work at home and working outside the home. So why wouldn't they be pissed off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have every right to be pissed off. So by and large, families have not made that adjustment. And obviously some rethinking has to go on there. So
Mm.
either you're going to walk around as a guy, either you're going to walk around the wife who is pissed off and resentful, and by the way, doesn't want to have sex with you because she's pissed off and resentful all the time, or you're going to talk about it and try to figure out something that's more equitable. And, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah. One of my friends said to me that he found out he gets more action from his wife when he just takes the initiative around the house.
Oh, hell yes.
And I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, you're taking a load off of her.
Of
She's going to
course.
be more appreciative. She's going to want to do things with you,
Of course.
as opposed to her doing absolutely everything all the time, being tired, and then you asking for
and you
a reward.
Well, you're going to treat her like a maid, and then I mean, unless
Right.
you want to have sex with the maid, which is
Well,
right.
yeah. Well,
But a very wise person once said, the thing men don't understand is that foreplay starts the moment you wake up in the morning.
I like that. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.